Yo guys, yo ciao, hi. Ok, siamo in ritardo contro gli altri. Però eccoci. Oggi c'era lo special program della 1.2 di Zenlesszonezero che si chiama Tour d'Inferno e sicuramente ci farà vedere nuovi personaggi Caesar King e Burnice. Quindi inizierei subito e non so quasi niente della 1.2, quindi capiremo tutto da qui. Quindi let's go.
Oh, don't tell me he's late.
I'm over here.
Huh? You all good, Mr. Z?
Well, you two are a little late, and I don't remember your entrance being like that in the script.
Hey, our way is much cooler.
All right, guess that's why you're the most badass biker gang leaders in logistics in the outer
Adoro i
ring.
cibi
Why don't
comunque
we say hi to the
di
proxies now?
Zenlesszonezero.
Hey there, I'm Caesar. Happy to be on the show today.
Hey, Proxies, I'm Bernice. Today, together with Mr. Z, we're gonna walk you through the new content in version 1.2.
Facci vedere il content.
Thanks for showing up on time, you two. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
Alright, all you Diesel 11
Primo trailer, guys.
watching on TV, listen on the radio, and cheering live, gather around. It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here. 30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed a miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero. And in just a few minutes, new hero will recreate the legendary Tour d'Inferno. The rules are
Questo sarà una zona.
whoever completes the
Cos'è?
ritual first will be crowned Overlord. The Tour d'Inferno is officially on! Time for introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon. I'm the current boss, Caesar. I won't budge, even one step!
Ok. Allora, questo è l'ultimate.
Caesar. We're the Sons of Caledon. I'm the current boss, Caesar. We're the Sons of
Quindi
Caledon.
attacca pure con gli scudi.
I'm the current boss, Caesar.
Ok, me la combo. C'ha un bel parry.
I won't budge,
Questo è
even one
l'ultimo.
step!
Con un jump attack. Via. Eccolo Borduce. Lanciafiamme, la piromane. Impazzita,
Ready for a fiery feast?
Troppo bella quando si mette gli occhiali così. E beh, Anomaly Fire.
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control.
Tipo l'Inferno Rider.
I'm supposed to be here.
Leave it to me.
Caesar! Stop!
No, guarda che hype, oh! Figa questa.
Whoa, that
Stile
looks
Shadow.
incredible. It appears that the wide open wasteland of the outer ring actually has an underground side to it. And when it comes to this place, I'm sure you two are the experts. Could you please give the proxies some insight here?
Leave it to me. The outer ring is what people call this underdeveloped zone outside the main urban area of New Eridu. It's farther out
Ok,
than both
nuova
Janus and
area
Faunus quarters,
che si chiama
and closer to the area of New Eridu.
Outer
Ring
Ring.
is what people call this underdeveloped
Tipo
zone
canyon.
outside the main urban area of New Eridu. It's farther out than both Janus and Faunus quarters, and closer to this desert wilderness, which you don't get to see inside the city. And
Okay.
while it may not be as rich as the big city, it's blessed with a unique local asset. Oil! That's right! This was the fuel resource used during
Abbiamo
the old
l'olio qua.
civilization.
E il
In the outer
petrolio.
ring, people don't use etheric matter, but instead rely on oil to sustain themselves, while also selling some off to companies in New Eridu. After the old capital fell, folks came out here to start fresh, escape from old memories, and of course, some just want to hide from pubsec. It's not like in the city. The vast outer ring has people peppered around and supplies scattered about.
So it's up to the biker gangs to get supplies to the locals.
Biker gangs are highly trusted in the outer ring. So,
ma sono
they
tipo i
both
corrieri
have the
Amazon, i
best
biker.
intel around. If you want to survive out here, you'll need them.
Nice. Sounds to me like they're the ultimate messengers in the outer ring.
Altro che
Of course.
messengers.
And among all the biker gangs, the Sons of Caledon are the best around.
Yeah! Wait, we are?
Well, nevertheless, your logistics company, Leaps and Bounds, has certainly made a name for itself in the outer ring. After all, not everyone can handle the job of transporting supplies through high-risk hollows.
Yep. If you want a pro job done, just leave it up to the pros.
Yep. And as you might have guessed, we're called a biker gang for a reason. We all ride motorcycles. In this version's adventure, proxies will also get to experience the thrill and
puoi
joy
guidare il
of riding a
motorino.
motorcycle. Vroom, vroom!
Yep, skis. Come race with us in the outer ring.
Altro che TV mode.
As
Let's
the baddest
No,
biker gang
figa,
around,
figa.
we got loads of members. Our
ci
biggest
sposteremo
daddy
così?
is the young leader of the Sons of Caledon.
Senza la TV mode.
Caesar.
Hey, if we're talking fame, you're clearly the real star here.
Nah, I'm just your average mixologist. Running the
io simpo
underground
malissimo,
tourism
ragazzi.
Operation. As for what kinds of
Cioè, i
drinks
suoi
Bunny sells,
movimenti.
well, we're not really at
Troppo
liberty
gay.
to say right
L'adoro.
now. But
bellissimo.
it's safe to say
Caesar
that her
King, no,
drinks
no,
are famous throughout
non mi
the outer
interessa
ring.
così tanto. Però è cute, dai.
Well,
Plus, there's Piper and Lucy, who you've already met. They're members of the gang, too.
that's right. Piper is the best truck driver around these parts. And Lucy? She's our top supervisor.
Speaking of Lucy, she's always so competitive with Caesar for some reason. If you come to the outer ring proxies, you'll probably catch those two squaring off.
Well, here's a friendly tip from a
Ah,
kind gentleman with
adoro Lucy.
sunglasses. Don't play referee and try not to get caught in the crossfire.
Finalmente posso vedere.
Crossfire. Don't listen to Lighter's nonsense.
Cioè, dal primo trailer di
Speaking of Lighter,
ZZZ.
you'll be meeting him too. He'll be facing a
Lucy
pretty tough
era
opponent this
chi-
time around.
Now that you mention
piaceva.
it, the Sons of Caledon must have some serious competition in the outer ring, right?
That's for sure.
Even though we're all part of the Motor League, we're not exactly all on the same team. Biker gangs tend to cooperate and compete with each other at the same time out here. Take the Vanquishers, for example. They're our biggest rivals. We Sons of Caledon have got a score to settle with them.
Oh,
the
yeah.
heck?
Time to settle the score.
But for the sake of the current overlord,
Cos'era quella scena?
now's not the time.
Speaking of Pompeii, everyone in the outer ring's been saying they haven't seen him for a while.
Questo
Nobody
100 al
knows what
villain,
he's been up
ragazzi.
to.
Non lo dico.
Caesar King, the most badass rider
Okay.
in the outer ring. An
Fanno
S-rank
dei-
physical defense agent, adept at using both sword
Defense
and shield in
physical?
combat. When the enemy launches an attack, if Caesar successfully blocks it with her shield, it triggers a perfect block, allowing her to negate the
con la E
damage
fai
and
counter,
immediately follow
okay.
up with the next move of a special attack or EX special attack. When she triggers a perfect block, defensive assist, or meets other certain requirements, she applies debuffs to surrounding enemies, allowing her squad members to deal more damage to them.
Play it right, and it can be a slick way to attack and debuff.
Ok.
Certain requirements,
Va bene.
she triggers a perfect
Quando fa il blocco perfetto o il defensive
defensive assist or meets other certain requirements, she applies debuffs
crea un debuff ai nemici intorno che debuff ai nemici intorno e ok, e i tuoi compagni fanno più
to
danno.
surrounding enemies, allowing her squad members to deal more damage to them.
Play it right, and it can be a slick way to attack and debuff at the same time.
That's correct. When Caesar is in combat, she can protect on-field squad members and boost their anti-interrupt level by providing a shield with her EX special attack, chain attack, and ultimate. When launching her ult, Caesar swings her shield and charges into the battlefield. When
Ok, la passiva è che protegge l'on-field character, quello che sta in campo, e aumenta l'anti-interrupt, che sarebbe le interruzioni, tipo i stun e roba così, o i knockback. Con lo special attack, chain attack e l'ultimate.
Level by providing a shield with her EX special attack, chain attack, and ultimate. When launching her ult, Caesar swings her shield
Questo è
and
l'ultimate.
charges into the battlefield in the Overlord's Grace stance, dealing
Fa
damage to
un
enemy.
nuke damage.
Yep. I might be a defense agent, but that's because it's what I'm best at. I still know how to make the pain rain.
That's Caesar for you. She can take a hit and
Ok, è
strike back
carino,
twice as
è
hard.
carino, è carino.
Can't be a leader if you don't protect your team.
Non mi
Absolutely.
dispiace, in verità.
Now let's take a look at Miss Bernice's files.
Oh,
Miss
eccola
Bernice is an
Bernice!
S-rank fire anomaly agent who fights with dual
Lancia fiamme
flamethrowers.
piromane, anomaly
Mixer and
fire.
Shaker are simply too hot to handle.
When in combat, Bernice alternates between her two flamethrowers, Mixer
Okay.
and Shaker,
Mixer and
to
Shaker.
fire continuously, while using her nimble moves to dodge enemy attacks.
Ah, ok, è
If
come
needed,
Kinghi
Miss
che
Bernice can
doggia
also concentrate
e può tornare in quella posta
her
da
firepower
lanciafiamme.
to unleash blazing
Però
hot
c'ha il dodge veloce come
from
Kinghi.
both flamethrowers in a short burst.
Ok. Quindi continuando con lanciafiamme che crei
Dealing massive
l'anomaly.
damage and
Fuoco.
inflicting fire anomaly buildup. It's worth noting that when Bernice builds up enough heat, she enters the nitro fuel cocktail state. In this state, when a teammate's attack hits an enemy, it triggers afterburn, dealing an extra instance of fire damage. In battle,
Ok, quindi
enters the nitro
col nitro fuel, quando crea abbastanza heat, sarebbe lo stato, entra il nuovo stato che si chiama nitro fuel cocktail,
fuel cocktail state. In this state, when a team
che ogni volta che un tuo compagno l'attacca triggera l'afterburn, che fa più fa tanti
attack hits
fa
an
altri
enemy,
danni
it
extra
triggers
di
afterburn,
fuoco
dealing an
damage.
extra instance of
Fire
fire
damage.
damage. In battle, Bernice can use her EX special attack to quickly burn enemies while stacking up heat to trigger the nitro fuel cocktail
Quindi anche
state.
mezzo
Even if you
sport,
switch to another agent,
perché
the afterburn
boosta gli
effect
altri.
continues to trigger, steadily accumulating fire anomaly buildup on enemies.
No,
When the Death
serve
Warrior is
Jane
maxed
Doe.
out, she can unleash her ult, jumping into the air and raining down a storm of flames on her enemies.
serve Jane Doe insieme.
Someone's here to challenge you. Ow!
Oh, va, io non ce
But
l'ho.
this is Bernice we're talking about. She's still a force of nature on her own.
She sure is. Before she joined the Sons of Caledon, there was a time when Miss Bernice worked alone. Now that I come to think of it, I've always felt like Bernice brings so much energy to everyone around her.
Sì, è bella ganky,
Carefree
bella
and
energica.
unrestrained, like she could burn away all your troubles in one go. With her flamethrowers,
Yeah, she's the perfect friend. As long as she never whips you up a meal with Mixer and Shaker.
If you're feeling down, just have a Bernie special.
you will also go on an adventure with Bernice in the Outer Ring, during which
Ah,
you
la
can
Gen
discover
Story.
her
Oh
bright
mio
and
Dio, cosa stai
optimistic side
illustrando?
and deepen your friendship.
Oddio.
Bernice has also prepared a surprise for
Bellissima
you.
start.
We'll leave it to you to find out what it is. As for Caesar, she's the kind of person who just naturally oozes leadership vibes.
That's right. Caesar's pretty reliable 95% of the time. Whenever there's an argument, she always knows how to get people to come around.
Come around? You mean violently? And what about that last 5%?
Yeah, if you got fragile stuff that you treasure, like expensive skincare products, you better keep it out of Caesar's reach.
No wonder Lucy roasts you every chance she gets. You totally deserve it.
And every good roast has to burn!
Carinissimi anche
Looks
sti
like members
maialini
of
di
the Sons of
Lucy.
Caledon get along pretty well.
Of course. But while we're discussing a couple of Sons of Caledon members, let's not forget about our comrade in arms, Red Marcus.
Ah, that's right. As a member of the Sons of Caledon, you can find Radmachus dressed in leather riding a custom bike into battle. When Radmachus launches his chain attack, it charges at
Ah,
the
il
enemy on a
bamboo.
spike, steamrolling them and
Red Locust.
triggering a powerful explosion. Well, we've covered a lot of content already, but now we're finally at my favorite part. In version 1.2, proxies will have a chance to recruit Caesar and Bernice as their agents from the exclusive channels Ember Crowned Overlord and Born to Burn. In the first
due
half of this
banner.
version signal search,
Primo
proxies will be
SSRP.
able to obtain the limited S-rank agent Caesar and S-rank W agent Tusks of Fury.
Stellarma,
Both will
carina.
be available in their respective channels.
We look forward to working with you, Phaethon.
And in the second
Eccola.
half, Miss Bernice will be making her appearance in her own signal search. Limited
Nel G
S-rank
piace
agent
più l'altra,
Bernice
quella di
and
SSRP.
S-rank W engine Flamemaker Shaker await you.
Yeah, yeah! Time to show off your power move!
Of course, and as mentioned earlier,
Ecco,
Red
Red
Marcus
Marcus.
will also be joining us in
Maialino.
the new version. All right, I think it's about time for us to show the redemption code. Proxies,
Codici.
are you ready? Consider it a token of our appreciation. Just don't forget to redeem it before it expires.
Ah, Tour d'Inferno, ragazzi, facilissimo. Mettete Tour d'Inferno nel Redemption Code. Easy, 300 polychromes, tutti in uno. Quindi c'è un problema che per Burnis mi serve Jane. Ok. È la fine. Devo pullare Jane.
Apart from the exciting main storyline, there will also be many fun events that you won't want to miss in version 1.2. It all started in a diner in the Outer Ring.
Oh? Isn't this Blazewood?
That's right. During the Overlord's Feast event, proxies will take on a commission
Evento.
from the mayor of Blazewood.
Next up, a new minigame called Bizarre Brigade will be available at Asha's Arcade. As far as I
Hanno
know,
arcade?
players take on the role of a little traveler in the game and fight off enemies with the friends you meet along the way.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
Players can get a variety of
Questo è
random items
coso.
during the different exploration
Vampire
stages,
Survival.
which will
Fun.
happen casual activities.
Psst. There will
We
be
do
hidden
for
puzzles
you.
at the newsstand for you to discover.
You heard her right, proxies. You'll be able to join the Redo Tours puzzle event at the newsstand and unlock different puzzles which depict some interesting stories about New Eridu.
Oh, and you'll also be able to earn polychromes and name cards as rewards
Oh,
for
name cards, mi
completing the
interessano i
events.
name cards. È un altro evento del
Looks
shop.
like I'm not the only one with an inside scoop.
You know it.
Anyway,
No, ci
Shaw
sta
will work
simpatica
with
questa. Qua
proxies
sta
to
regalato
bring
un
this
botto di
market
primo
together.
gems
If you
gratis.
manage to
Una
complete the
monochrome.
tasks, then there will be some fantastic rewards to thank you for helping out.
Questo evento è
Ooh,
Besides this casual event, we have also added a new series of combat commissions in version 1.2. So be sure to check those
ok,
out
un
if you're
combat
interested.
event.
Additionally, there will be some new challenges winning a notorious hunt and expert challenge for proxies to try out in the new version. And that's not all. We also have
Oh,
new
nuovi,
drive
nuovi
discs coming in
set.
this update. Chaos Jazz and Protopunk. Proxies can obtain them from new stages in routine cleanup. To provide proxies with a better experience, version 1.2 will have a limited time event where you can obtain
Aspetta,
double the
aspetta.
drops.
Abbiamo i due nuovi drive disc. Che da... Il primo c'ha due Chaos Jets, c'ha... Anomaly Prophecy più 30, poi boosta Fire Damage e Electric Damage. Però, per Fire Damage per ora abbiamo solo... Burnice, quindi... Electric Anomaly sarà in arrivo. Sicuramente nei prossimi personaggi se hanno fatto sto set. Comunque se ho field... Ok, boosta il damage quando sei off field del 20%. Poi quando torni in campo continua per 5 secondi il buff. E ogni 7 secondi si può triggerare sto effetto. Poi l'altro è per Caesar sicuramente, Protopunk, che potenzia il 15% effetti degli scudi. I due pezzi, i 4 pezzi invece che quando ogni volta che un tuo membro della squadra triggera l'assist defense o l'evasive assist, tutti i tuoi membri della squadra fanno 15% dei danni per 10 secondi. Non stacca però.
Version 1.2 will have a limited time event where you can obtain double the drops. So you should be able to get your hands on the materials you need in no time.
Ah, questo
Don't
è carino
forget, we've
perché doppi drop dei dive
also got
disc.
other events lined up waiting for you all to discover that are just as cool.
I heard
Nuovo shield
there'll be some
defense.
fun new game modes in version 1.2.
Meanwhile, there are also some new changes coming to Hollow Zero. We have already lowered the requirements for unlocking Withering Garden in version 1.1. Now, there are no more level requirements. Proxies can unlock it by completing the prerequisite stages. In version 1.2, we're introducing a new Blitz mode to Withering Garden. This mode allows you to dive straight into combat and rack up your weekly investigation
Sì,
points without
let's
having
go!
to explore the TV
Niente
board.
TV mode in
After
Hollow
each fight,
Zero.
you'll earn a Resonium
Ci
surprise
si picchia
box with
subito e
several
basta.
Resonia of
Oh
the
mio
same type.
Dio, sì,
For
sì,
those
sì,
who
sì.
love a challenge, you can choose different modifiers to crank up the difficulty. Just a heads up, you'll earn extra investigation points
Che
for
puoi
doing so.
mettere più difficoltà
And we
per
have
aumentare
added this
più.
feature
Sì,
to
sì, sì, sì.
exploration mode as well. Naturally, the harder the challenge, the greater the rewards. We hope you all find the experience you're looking for and have a blast.
I love this update.
Sì, lo amo
After the
anch'io,
update,
lo amo anch'io.
proxies can check in
Adoro.
to collect 10 encrypted
Meno
master
certi
tapes
mode
and
e
10
più lo adoro sto
Groupons.
gioco.
Awesome!
Hanno
Incredible!
capito i devs
I
che non
heard
piace
Mr.
a
Z's got
nessuno
some
sto
exclusive
cavolo di
intel
cosa.
up his sleeve about some game optimizations that you proxies have been discussing lately.
So, fill us in with all the deets, please, Mr. Z.
First, let's take a look at the optimization of the HDD monitor array, commonly known as TV mode. Now, for proxies who have already completed and met certain criteria for commissions that include TV mode gameplay, Fairy will help you retrieve any unclaimed observation data and rewards from previous attempts if you're willing to give her some time. In other words, you only need to explore the board once to collect all the rewards. In addition, we have
ottimo,
optimized the
cioè,
TV mode to make everything feel smoother.
ogni volta che dimentichi l'observation data, il pallino giallo, c'è sto coso che ve lo claim.
Some event animations will play faster, and you will be able to skip certain parts. We've also adjusted the interactions for some common events, cutting down on the number of close-up scenes. Overall, there are many improvements to the TV board experience
Per
in the new
favore.
version, and you'll definitely notice the difference.
Righto!
Meanwhile, we're also
Per
releasing
favore.
a backup battery charge function in
Quindi
the
ci
new
saranno
update.
meno
That's good news for
meno
busy
punti
people.
vuoti.
Even if you can't log in,
Si può fare,
you'll still keep
si può
building up
speedare di
battery
più.
charge.
Il TV
And when you
mode.
finally have some free time, you can use all that stamina you've collected.
Precisely. Next up is a feature I've been looking forward to for quite some time.
Tell it to my face.
We have updated the squad configuration system to let proxies save and use preset
Eccolo,
squads.
i
You can jump
presets
straight
della
into combat with
squadra.
your
Oh
preset
mio
squad
Dio,
right from the deployment
comodissimo.
interface. On top of that, you can also
Questo
decide whether or
ci
not to bring a
ci deve
bamboo
essere
into battle.
dall'inizio.
At the same time, we have also introduced a new feature to quickly switch squads in Shiyu defense.
Ok.
Ooh, so the experience is getting smoother and smoother.
Heck yeah!
Tanti
No need to
ottimizzazioni.
manually change
Ottimo.
squads every time.
I've been looking forward to this update for a while. But I remember last time someone said something about playing as agents inside the city. So, how's that all coming along?
In version 1.2, proxies will get to explore new Eridu from the perspective of Caesar and Bernice. But that's not all. You'll also be able to switch freely between Wise and Belle.
Choosing's for chumps. You really can have it all.
Dai,
And even
Si
though
può
it won't be in the
camminare,
upcoming update,
con gli
by
altri
version 1.4,
personaggi.
proxies will be able to explore the city freely as any one of your agents. Also,
Oh,
once
posso
proxies
esplorare il
complete
mio
a certain
Eridu.
amount of the main storyline, starting
Con
from
tutti i
version
personaggi.
1.2, next up we have...
Quindi è seria la cosa
Wait,
che
there's more?
quindi
You
è
betcha.
seria la cosa che
Next up,
puoi girare la città con
no longer
tutti gli
starting
altri personaggi.
1.4, proxies will be able... And even though it won't be in the upcoming update, by version 1.4, proxies will be able to
Ah,
explore the
ancora
city
nella
freely as
1.4,
any one
ok,
of
non
your
nella
agents.
1.2.
Also, once proxies complete a certain amount of the main
Ok, nella
storyline,
1.4
starting from
possiamo
version
usare
1.2,
qualsiasi
you'll be able to
personaggio
advance the clock as you wish.
per andare in
No longer
giro.
will proxies have to worry
comunque
about getting...
tutto-
Wait, there's more?
C'è
You
ancora
betcha!
qualcosa?
We've got a little surprise for you all at the end.
Let's get ready to rock!
Time to lose yourselves to these sick beats.
Hyper Commission?
How is everyone doing? My name is Yi. from Sanzi Studio of Zenless Zone Zero.
Yo, what's up, Griffin?
Figata!
Show me some energy, okay?
Siamo il DJ di ZENLESSZONEZERO.
Let's go!
Ok, abbiamo finito lo special program. Devo dire è stato un ottimo special program, che era, penso sia il secondo, l'altro era quello con i dev. Questo mi è piaciuto per i miglioramenti che arriveranno, tipo i preset dei team, poi i nuovi set drive disk, e la riduzione sempre del TV mode e varie cose che puoi cambiare personaggio durante l'overworld. Sì, è un update ricco di novità. Poi adoro molto la cosa che si stanno separando dagli altri due giochi della hoyoverse. Fanno cose loro, senza fare cose classiche, tipo sta parte di Easy Studio. Questo non l'hanno mai fatto negli altri live stream di Star Rail o di Genshin, quindi sto apprezzando la loro originalità e il loro coraggio di separarsi dagli altri. Quindi sì, mi è piaciuto molto. E poi i due nuovi personaggi, Caesar King e Burnice, sembrano belli validi. Comunque ricordatevi di mettere il codice Tour d'Inferno. Sono 300 polychrome, easy.